Hello, my lovely learners. Welcome to this channel, and today is day 5 of 15-day English speaking challenge. If you haven't watched the 4-day English challenge, go and check it out, practice that, then come to this video. And today's video is so interesting. It's all about story narration. If you don't know about me, I'm Sharmi Gloriya. I teach simple tips and tricks on this channel, and I'm also an English learner who is on the journey of mastering English. Join with me in this journey by subscribing and hitting the bell icon. Okay, let's get into today's video. And today's video about story narration. We are going to narrate a story that we read. So what you're going to do is take a short story book, or you can search a short story in Google and read the story. If you are good at narrating after reading it, you can do that, or else you can take your note and pen and you can write the same story in your own words, your regular usage words, and also the phrases that you use. Don't use the difficult words that you just read in the text. And this is a part that I consider as most important, using your regular usage words and also phrases. Finally, you are gonna imagine yourself telling the story to your friend. Alright, do you want to hear my story narration? And this is a story about Elara, a clockmaker who is having a special gift. Okay, let's start. Once there lived a clockmaker named Elara in a city, and her shop was so dusty with quiet tick-tocks, and she mends a clock so well. Not only she mends a clock, and she was so famous for an unique gift. And the gift is she could build a clock which not only tells the time and also showed what the person has lost. So one day, a wealthy, miserable banker named Mr. Sterling came to the shop, and he had a clock which is to be mended. He gave it to Elara. Elara mended the clock and gave it back to Mr. Sterling. When Mr. Sterling saw the clock, he got a vision about his childhood, and he saw the dog that he loved, and he saw his estranged brother too. So he got shocked and he became pale, and immediately he put the clock down and he rushed out of the shop. And he never came back to get the mended clock. And one afternoon, a young girl named Anya stumbled in the shop. Her eyes were red from crying. "They say you can find what's lost," she whispered. Her voice was fragile. "I lost my music. I'm a violinist. But now when I play, I feel a silence in my heart," she said. Elara nodded with eyes full of pity, and she said, "Time doesn't just take, it also buries. We will have to dig." Elara worked on that clock for a week, and it was not like the other clock she made. Its casing was made of a dark wood, and it had a single hand which was moving backwards. So when it was finished, Elara called Anya, and she brought her to the clock, and Elara told Anya not to look into the clock but to listen. So Anya closed her eyes. Instead of tick sound, she heard a beautiful melody. It was a tune her grandmother used to hum while she was baking. Then she heard a roaring applause after her first performance from the audience, where she played the music out of pure joy. Then the clock played cascade of beautiful melodies, which were her childhood laughter, the first raindrop on her first apartment, the encouraging words of her teacher. Actually, it wasn't the music that she had lost, it was a why. She had become so focused on her perfection and the career, and she buried the small love that she had in the music. Tears came down from her eyes, but it was not because she was sad, because she had a great relief. Finally, she had found her forgotten feeling. She thanked Elara and left the shop, and in the evening, she didn't practice her difficult music routine. Instead, she sat near by the window, looking at the rain and feeling her grandma's love, and played a simple music in her violin. And for the first time in years, the music flowed flawlessly, not from the fingers, but from her heart. So this is the story about Alara, the clockmaker with a unique gift. So you can read a short story, a simple story, and narrate it in front of a mirror. This is your today's task. So what are you waiting for? You can just switch off your mobile phone, just practice this one, then you can go on to your other task. So that's it for today. I'll meet you in day 6. Bye.